Hey first graders, how are you today? We are going to be talking about reading. You know, I was thinking and it came to me, you all are really good readers. And I wanted to talk to you today about a skill that good readers often do. A lot of the time, readers read a book and they don't just stop after they read the book. They sit there and they might look at the cover, they might flip back through the pictures, and they might think, what did the characters learn in the book? Or sometimes they might think, how did those characters get out of trouble in that book? A lot of times they think about the ending and how the story resolved itself or what happened at the end of the book. Today, we are going to read Ninja Red Riding Hood, and I want you to pay special attention to what I read in the book, so at the end, we can talk about what happened, because that's what good readers do. Ninja Red Riding Hood. Once upon a ninja-filled time, a wolf couldn't catch any prey. He kept getting licked by the dinner he picked and was growing more ticked by the day. His belly was aching for bacon. "I'm wasting away," he complained. To huff and to puff was no longer enough. So he snuck into school to be trained. He practiced his katas for hours. He mastered the whirlwind and wheel. He jackknifed and flipped, and at last he felt equipped to once again catch a good meal. Drooling with anticipation, he set off in search of some meat. While deep in the wood, he met Riding Hood. "I'm bringing my grandma a treat." The wolf licked his chops when he saw her and hastily thought of a plan. "There are blossoms that way. You can pick up a bouquet to give to your little old gran." Then the wolf took a shortcut to Grandma's, where he thought that he'd find her in bed. But Granny was gone, so he put on her robe and eagerly waited for Red. Soon after, he heard someone knocking. He called out, "My dear, come on in." "Oh, you don't look good in your lovely red hood. What a shame, you've gotten so thin." Little Red took a look at her granny and said, "What on earth did you do? I could swear that your eyes have completely changed size." "Hey, Gran, are you sure it's you?" "Of course it is me, my sweet darling. The better to see you with, my dear." "And your ears are so long. Something really seems wrong." "Oh, my girl, all the better to hear." "And those biceps, my gosh, they look massive. And your triceps and delts are immense." "The better for hugging," her grandma said, struggling. "Dear Red, that's just plain common sense." "And those teeth, they look so much sharper." "Why, yes, all the better to chew." He jumped out of bed to gobble up Red. But she'd gone to ninja school too. She grappled and sideswiped and twisted and escaped from his clutches unscratched. She attempted a lock, but he managed to block. They appeared to be evenly matched. Just then, they both heard someone chopping. A woodsman, Red thought. But instead, it was Gran in her GI. She'd just come from Tai Chi. "Don't you dare harm a hair on her head." The wolf took a swing at that instant, but Red deftly dodged the attack. She got a good grip, threw him over her hip, and the wolf landed flat on his back. "I'll skedaddle," the wolf said in anguish as he struggled back up onto his feet. "Just a second, you beast. You will not be released till you promise to give up red meat." Though his tummy still rumbled with hunger, the wolf faced his rival and vowed, "Ninja Red, you have won. My meat days are done." "Oh, Red Chan," said Gran, "I'm so proud." Then Red and the wolf bowed politely, and Gran gave him half of her peach pie. The wolf was a mess. He'd had way too much stress. "I guess I'll give yoga a try." He enrolled at the Downward Dog Center, where his tension began to decrease. He studied with yogis, he said no to meat hoagies, and felt at last truly at peace. So first graders, that was a super fun story about Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. I want you to think back to the story and tell me what you think happened at the end, but more specifically, how did Red get herself out of trouble? Record your voice or write in the document.